Jack della Maddalena. Maddalena. Hey, Macarena. Ay! What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Bet Like a Goat. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C, and on this episode of Bet Like a Goat, I am going to be breaking down the stat card of UFC 299.
Are you ready to place your bets? I've teamed up with DraftKings, and for a limited time, new customers can seize an incredible offer before the fights begin. All first-time bettors who wager just $5 will instantly receive $150 in bonus bets. Don't miss out. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, and remember to apply promo code Triple C. Here's what's in store for you. New customers bet $5 on any wager and watch $150 in bonus bets hit your account instantly. Already a DraftKings member? No worries. All customers can enjoy risk-free same-game parlay or SGPX if your bet doesn't hit. Get a bonus bet back. So don't wait any longer. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers enter promo code Triple C, bet just $5 on any wager and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. Remember, it's promo code Triple C exclusively at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
The main card starts off with the banger and Petr Yan versus Song Yadong. I tell you what, guys, if there's one fight that's really sleeping this whole radar, it's this fight right here. This fight right here could be truly a main event. We have Petr Yan, the guy, the former champion, the former double champ in that division against the up-and-coming, the Chinese nightmare, Song Yadong. Could Song Yadong bring in some of that wrestling that Team Alpha Male could bring? Who knows? Enough talk. Let's take it to the gym. So Song Yadong versus Petr Yan. Where's it that Petr Yan really shines? Petr Yan really shines when you give him space. Petr Yan really shines when he's able to get into his groove and he's able to go lefty as he goes righty. He's unorthodox, and in other words, saying that he fights from two different styles, and if you give him space, he's only able to get through him. And what about Song Yadong? Song Yadong is a fighter who throws a lot of explosive power. Boom, boom, he'll kick. But a big surprise that he brings to the table, and a lot of us haven't seen it yet, speaking to Uriah Faber, you know what it is? It's called wrestling. And I feel like this is one area where, for a three-round fight, Song Yadong could really make this fight into his fight. So if I had to give the edge somebody, I'm going all the way from China, Song Yadong. And we also have a welterweight banger in Gilbert Burns versus Jack della Maddalena. Hey, Macarena. Ay! Anyhow, guys, this dude is that new generation. Jack is that new generation of fighters that are up and coming, that have that certain IQ. I'm excited to watch a guy like Gilbert Burns. Could he potentially pull it off? Let's take it to the gym. Gilbert Burns versus Jack della Maddalena. Aye? How do I see this fight? This is the fight of the new generation versus an old school fighter who also has very great new generation tools, but specifically, he's got that right hand. Gilbert Burns has that right hand, the same one that he caught Hamza to. But the thing is what's up with this new generation? I mean, this guy has impressed me all the way from Australia. But I'm thinking about this fight, and I think there's one thing that people tend to forget about Gilbert Burns. I'm about to say the same thing. The wrestling. And I do believe that the wrestling could be the difference in this fight. So if I had to give the edge, I'm going Gilbert Dorino Burns. At the co-main event, we have Michael Venom Page, the newcomer, the former title challenger from Bellator, versus, that's right, Yuck Mouth, the big mouth, Kevin Holland. This is a fight of two guys that have similar styles in different ways. Who is that's gonna come on top? Let's take it to the gym. Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page. Guys, this fight right here is a fight with two guys that are scrappy, very similar in length, but there's one guy that really comes to mind, and it comes to his distance recognition. And yes, that's right, I'm talking about the newcomer, Michael Venom Page. His stance, the fact that he's away, he comes in, boom, he's throwing that right hand. He comes in, boom, he's throwing those knees up the middle. And I feel like because he has more distance recognition, he comes from a Taekwondo background, I'm gonna have to give the edge to the one and only Michael Venom Page. And at the co-main event, we have Dustin Poirier versus Benoit St Denise. I hope I got it right there, ladies and gentlemen. But I tell you what, guys, this guy's a sleeper. For having close to 14 fights, it's pretty amazing what is it that he's done now. But he's also going up against a killer, a former interim champ in the Diamond, Dustin Poirier. Who gets it done? Let's take it to the gym. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit St Denise. I tell you what, guys, St Denise, he's a problem. But does he have the tenacity to go with a guy who loves to scrap, who's used to these 5-round fights? I mean, as impressive as he's been, you know, that last head kick knockout that he eventually got, I just feel like the swifter fighter and the tougher fighter, the guy who's really gonna bring that grind, the guy that really wants to go back and recapture that world title. I mean, there's a confidence to Benoit, but when it comes to really dissecting the fight as a whole, like I said before, guys, Dustin Poirier, he might as well be damn Mexican because he's got a pair of balls on him. Yeah, he did get knocked out by Justin Gaethje, but he was put out. If you don't put a guy like that out, it's the same reason why I gotta give the edge to the one and only, the Diamond via TKO. And for our main event, Sean O'Malley versus Chito Vera. Guys, this is a rematch. This is a rematch of what happened several years ago. Did Sean O'Malley make those adjustments, or does Chito Vera still have that boogeyman in him to eventually stop a guy like Sean O'Malley? There's only one way to find out. Let's take it to the gym. And the main event, we have Sean O'Malley versus Chito Vera. A lot of people call me crazy, but I do believe that if Chito Vera is able to endure all the kicks and punches with good defense, and allow Sean O'Malley to just continue to keep throwing, invest in those later rounds, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm almost saying give up those first 2 rounds, but come back for 3, 4, and 5, which is a crazy game plan for him. Because if he's able to stock him, able to chew out that lead leg against a guy like Sean O'Malley, I can see him becoming very successful. But number one, he's gonna have to chew up that leg. Number two, his defense, his hands are gonna have to be up. Almost a little bit of what Sean Strickland did to Israel Adesanya. What did he do? Israel Adesanya loves to throw those leg kicks, boom, going down the middle. Not reacting to his fakes and just going, taking a shot with straight punches. I do believe, and I will say this about Sean O'Malley, he is dangerous with his fakes and feints, but in my opinion, does he have that grit? Does he have that 5-round championship grit? Yes, he did become the UFC champion via knockout. Yeah, you know what I mean? But could he go for 5 rounds against a guy who has beaten him before? So for that reason, I'm thinking Sean O'Malley is more likely going to play the same game that he played against a guy like Aljamain Sterling, but really start picking those legs apart. But will all that movement get Sean tired? Remember, guys, Sean does like to look at the clock. I'm not hating, I'm just speaking facts. If I have to give the edge to somebody, I'm gonna have to give it to the underdog, Chito Vera. Why? Because of grit. Why? Because he's beat him before. Why? Because he knows he could get them. That's the easiest path for him to become that UFC champion. So you guys call me crazy, but I'm going Chito Vera by 5th round TKO. So these are the rest of my picks for UFC 10 live this Saturday in Miami at the Casilla Center. So you guys make sure to download the app or go to DraftKings.com. Enter promo code CCC. The crown is yours.